Poly Generation Lab, Microgas Turbine Integrated with a Fuel Cell. In this lab, we're going to study a microgas turbine integrated with a fuel cell. By integrating these two units, efficiency and performance of the system can increase. In this figure, a schematic of the Poly Generation Lab is shown. The heart of the Poly Generation Lab is the microgas turbine, which produces both electricity and heat. The other component that produces electricity and heat is the fuel cell. These two systems are connected to a gasifier, which produces syngas as fuel for both of them. By burning the fuel in a burner and fuel reaction in the fuel cell, electricity and heat is produced. The rejected heat from this system can be used as a heat source in any other unit. Since the exhaust gas from the gas turbine still has a high temperature and high energy density, it can be recovered with a heat exchanger and transferred to the other components in the Poly Generation Lab, such as thermal storage, absorption chiller, a membrane distiller, or a water boiler. In this lab, we're going to study only the microgas turbine and the fuel cell integration. The gas turbine, as the prime mover, consists of a generator, a compressor, and a turbine, which are all together called a turbogenerator with tiny components. Another part of the system is the burner, and since the gas turbine is an externally fired one, a recuperator transfers the energy from the burner exhaust gas to the pressurized cold air. The second part of the system is the fuel cell, which consists of a SOFC fuel cell in which the chemical reaction takes place. The second part is a CPOX, catalytic partial oxidation, as fuel reformer for hydrogen production. And the last part is the air preheating unit. Now we're going to study the cycle and its working principles. At the beginning, atmospheric air enters the compressor and exits with higher temperature and pressure. The air passes through the recuperator and hot air enters the turbine. The turbine exit air enters the burner and the syngas is added. Combustion takes place in the burner and the hot gas enters the recuperator. In the recuperator, heat is transferred to the cold pressurized air. The hot air that enters the turbine results in electricity production. The recuperator exhaust gas heats air entering the reformer unit. Fuel is added to the CPOX and hydrogen exits from the reformer. Hydrogen enters the fuel cell from one side and turbine exit air enters from the other side. The air-fuel mixture that reacts in the fuel cell results in electricity and heat production. Exit production from the fuel cell goes to the burner and the cycle is repeated. Integration of these two units results in a total higher efficiency and performance.